Ready or not, here we come, getting down on the one which we believe in. Can I get it on my good God? I'm gonna get down on time. We're on the move, they can stop us now. Hey, don't tell me now. What you're talking for? Don't tell me now. Do you promise the funk? The whole funk, nothing but the funk. Ready or not, here we come, getting down on the one which we believe in.
You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth.
Moors were enslaved by reducing their mentality to that of Negroes, blacks, and colored people. As a man thinketh, so is he. Moors, you sleep too much. Wake up and see the 7 bridges crossing in the sky. Can you see that you are a people? Not an organization. We are a people. We are a nation. We are a people. We are a nation.
It's the flag of a great and sovereign nation. So we respect it because one day we want to be a sovereign nation, an independent nation.
The Moors were enslaved by reducing their mentality to that of Negroes, blacks, and colored people. As a man thinketh, so is he. Moors, you sleep too much. Wake up and see the 7 bridges crossing in the sky. Can you see that you are a people? Not an organization. We are a people. We are a nation. Look out, fellas. I see my beautiful brothers with their fezzes on. That cracker don't care nothing about the fez. You see that black face under that fez. He said, oh, it's one of them Moors. Them tough people. They're wise people. All right. You gotta watch them. Because if they get next to them Negroes, they won't be Negroes.
Muslim. Are you a Muslim, Khalid? Yes, I am. But I'm a Moor. Islam. I'm a Moor. And got sense enough to know I'm a Moor. And ain't gonna never argue with you that I'm not a Moor. And wouldn't come in your house or come among you and say I'm a Moor if I didn't feel in my heart, in my mind, in my soul that I am. I would tell you, God damn it, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Ain't no more. So if I say it, I mean it. And if I mean it, generally, I say it. Are you a Muslim? Yes. But I know my roots. And I ain't Kunta Kinte.
Say earlier about a flag, that you'll have a flag. So is it your position as you deal with the American political establishment that it is your goal, the goal of the Nation of Islam, to still establish a separate nation state?
That's not just my goal. That's what God wants. Most of our people don't want it yet. You love your enemy. You want to stay with your enemy. You're in love with his wealth. Oh, I understand the fascination, slaves. I understand that. But God has something else for us. Let me tell you what's going to happen. Yes, I'm after a separate state, a separate nation. In the 60s, what was our cry, Rock? We weren't saying we want to integrate. We were saying what? It's nation time.
Black power.
Black power to do what? To integrate a lunch counter? Black power to build a nation for 40 million, now near 50 million black people. Yeah, we want a nation.
Moors were enslaved by reducing their mentality to that of Negroes, blacks, and colored people. As a man thinketh, so is he. Moors, you sleep too much. Wake up and see the 7 bridges crossing in the sky. Can you see that you are a people? Not an organization. We are a people. We are a nation.
You've been around me know that I've now begun to go back to myself. Go back to that which I believe will sustain me and that which will help to purify me, and have begun to push back and ignore that which I had fallen back down to. If you are not grounded properly, then you are not going to pick up the correct vibrations from the universe and the cosmos. Or if we are trying to lift our brother or sister up, the way we do it is just as important as what we say. How we approach them is just as important. I have found since my days with the Nation of Islam and no longer being in the mosque, that I now draw from all of our spiritual expressions. And that I now have come to, as many of you have heard me say many times, while I was supreme captain or national spokesman or whatever in the Nation of Islam, that if it were not for Africa, if it were not for the original black man and black woman, there would be no Islam, no Christianity, no Judaism. None of the world's major religions, as Dr. Yosef Ben Yachanan, Dr. John Henry Clark, and others have taught us, would be in existence if there were no original black man and woman and no Africa. Africa as it is called now. And I hope that the ancestors will guide me to touch on this Africa thing, to touch on Asiatic. Oh, they say, oh, you got to know what you're doing, boy. But you know it's a whole lot of us in here. I understand, Moor. I'm a Moor. I understand that nationality is the order of the day.
Yes, it is. That's right.
I understand that. More and more, I am being guided to study more. I can't say that I love you, that I care for you, that you are my sister, you are my brother, taking the prefix BR off and leaving other, that you are my other self. And I do not act morally and righteously toward you. I cannot do it. I make myself a lie. More and more, I am being guided to study more. Muslim. Are you a Muslim, Khalid? Yes, I am. But I'm a Moor. Islam. I'm a Moor. And got sense enough to know I'm a Moor. And ain't gonna never argue with you that I'm not a Moor.
We are a people. We are a nation.
What is he doing? Is he the successor? Is he the successor of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad? Does the Honorable Elijah Muhammad have a successor? See, we're asking the question. We got to use the messenger's words. This is the interview for Meet the Press. What did the messenger say? He was asked the question, have you designated a successor for yourself? Muhammad says, I do not do that. I cannot do that. I did not choose myself. God chose me, and if he was a successor, he would choose that one. So the question is, did he choose Louis Farrakhan? By what means will somebody come out? I do not know there will be no successor. There's no need for a successor when a man has got the divine truth and has brought you face to face with God. How will your resources be administered? That will be carried on by the nation. After setting up the nation on the right way, on the right path, to take care of themselves, they do not need any more instruction on that. 36 years, you just put the economic blueprint out? Damn, I got more funds than Mr. Farrakhan, and I'm a young boy. 36 years of collecting money from black people when you got two little scanty farms that can't feed nobody. What's happening, black people? What's happening? They don't need instruction on that. They will follow it as the Constitution of America has been followed. Is that happening? If it's not happening, then who is Louis Farrakhan? Who is he? Will it be run by local mosques? No, no, no. I'm going to open up my new temple. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? You skipped over your instructions. After this, the whole entire nation of black people will be governed divinely, and the government will be a divine government and not something that is governed locally, like we have today in those mosques. We will have a divine government set up for us, and it will stand forever. We will not need any change. What did you mean, new, different from Orthodox? I mean just that. We have a new Islam coming up. The old Islam was led by white people, white Muslims. But this one will not be. Is Louis Farrakhan following white Muslims? I'm going to answer that question. I'm going to answer that question. I'm going to answer the question. Can we keep it quiet? Can we keep the crowd quiet? This Islam will be established and led by black